let's work out what we need first. So the flour. Okay, so salt, 2 cups. Yep. A cup of salt, some oil, water to mix. So, Leanne, when you're adding that orange blossom oil, I would reduce the amount of water that I put in and manipulate it and then see how it goes.
All right.
Okay, so let's start, guys.
All right.
Beautiful.
Cup of salt.
Yep. 2 tablespoons of oil. And the oil's what really gives the Play-Doh that really nice consistency. Okay. So with the Eddie Cole dye, just remember that it is a really, really strong dye. And so you actually, like I always recommend to students, that we just put a little bit in and then check the intensity of the colour. Okay, if it's too strong, so go ahead, Erin. So if it's too strong, what will end up happening is, and you might have seen it either on your work placement or, you know, in play session, is that it actually dyes for children's hands. It gets right under their fingernails and it's kind of just a bit too intense. Okay, so that can stain the clothes if it's in paint.
So we were going to add it in here.
Yeah, add it in.
First, I think. Okay.
Now, when you add the water to the Play-Doh, just go ahead, Leanne. You need to be careful that you don't add too much.
Yeah.
Erin, what do you think would happen if we added too much of the water?
It would be a bit too soggy and stuff like that.
Yeah, and if it's too soggy, then, you know, it just tends to stick to the children's hands and it's almost, you know, like a goop texture. If it's a little bit sticky, one of the really good ideas to do is that you might, there you go, you can put flour in the little shakers, as long as the lids are firmly attached, and actually turn that into a provision or a learning opportunity for the children. So they get to shake out the flour, and at the same time it dries up the Play-Doh. Yeah, I'm sure Harriet will enjoy this.
Oh, she will. She will.
So it'll be interesting when you're over at the table with Harriet this morning, just to see how this can be extended in terms of that sense of smell. See if she's able to identify the scent. Now, I know you were talking about getting out some props. What sorts of things were you thinking of adding to the table?
I thought we might add, I know we've got a clear bowl somewhere, and I thought we might add a clear bowl and put some fruit in it. It's like some oranges, mandarins.
Okay. That would be good, because if you added the oranges and the mandarins, you'd be able to talk about the 2 differences in the fruit, especially in terms of the size and a little bit the shape, because then, you know, that brings in that other learning opportunity under the thinking child. Yeah. So, you know, in that way we're covering a whole lot of different developmental areas. Okay. Oh, Erin, this looks great. Okay. Yep. Very good. So you're happy with that?
Yeah, I am.
Yep. No, that's really good. Okay, and so you were talking about getting out some rollers.
Yep.
And
some things of different textures, maybe having a green tablecloth to go with the green Play-Doh.
Yep, good. So it's always, like I said, it's always important to consider the aesthetics of the environment. Yep. And we've got the rolling pins. We've got normal rolling pins, but we've also got the ones with the different cutouts, the different textures.
Yep.
And yeah, that would be really good, I think. Really quite interesting for Isaac. So yeah, you're ready to go. So let's just clean this up. Yep, put the food dye away. And Leanne, that's your recipe.
Thank you.
So you can pop that away, ready for next time.